I'm Hillary Mulick, and welcome to another episode on my YouTube channel. I am a destination wedding photographer living in North Carolina, and here on my channel I share education for photographers, including business, marketing, shooting in digital, shooting in film, and as well as little peeks into my personal life here in the Carolinas. Before we get started with today's topic, I have a free guide for you down in the description. It is how to get 10 storytelling photos with just one pose. It's my secret to getting a variety of photos that tell a story without moving your couples around constantly throughout the session. So make sure to click the link in the description to grab that guide. So today's topic is all about client reviews. About a year and a half ago, I realized I didn't have very many client reviews, and I just kind of thought about when I'm about to hire somebody or go to a new restaurant or something, one of the first things I do is I go into Google and I look and see what other people are saying about them. And I know a lot of websites, and I do this on my website as well, is there's a little section where you'll see reviews, but generally other business owners will just pick the best reviews, and those are the ones that'll be listed on their website. But if you go to their Google reviews, these are just reviews from all kinds of people, and they are not edited, and you just get a really good sense on them as a business or what kind of service they do or products they sell. And it just helps you get a really good idea on whether you want to hire them or go to their restaurant or whatever. So I wanted to make sure that I had a good amount of reviews on Google, which at the time I did not. And now I have over 70 Google reviews just in the last year from applying these little tips that I'm going to talk about today. So let me talk about what I used to do to get client reviews that was not very effective. I would go through the whole client process with my clients, and this is for both portrait session clients as well as weddings. I would send them their final gallery. They'd tell me they loved it, blah, blah, blah. And then a few weeks later, a month later, whatever, I would send them a link and say, so great working with you. Can you write me a review? And most of the time they didn't. If they were maybe a really awesome client, they maybe would, but most of the time they didn't. And I just wasn't getting very many reviews by doing it this way. So now what I do is I actually send my review link in the gallery that I send them. So they work with me. Let's say this is a wedding client. They go through their whole process of working with me, and I deliver their photos. And in that gallery link of me delivering their photos, I include a little blurb about how much I loved working with them, how I wish all my engaged couples were just like them, and I would love to get more clients that are just like them. I feel like I just said just like them a million times, but I want to get more clients like them. And if they wouldn't mind writing a review for me. And doing my reviews this way has been so effective. 9 times out of 10, they will write a review for me, because what's happening is they are getting that review link in their gallery invite. They go and they look at their gallery. They are so in love with them. And the first thing that they want to do, because it's fresh on their mind, is to write me a review. And I have already included the link in the gallery invite so that they can do that quickly. So I've been able to gather so many awesome reviews this way because they look at their photos, they're so excited, and I want to catch them in that excitement and have them redirect them to go write a review for me. So make sure that you are including a little blurb on how much you liked working with them, how you want all your clients to be just like them, and how you would love it if they wrote a review for you, and include all of that, and the link into the gallery invite when you send them their photos. Another thing that you can do in that gallery invite, when you include the link, you can give them a little bit of direction on what to include in that review. So if you feel like you're getting a lot of reviews that are like, oh, they were great, or they were professional and we really loved our photos, just something really small, and you want to encourage your clients to take the extra step and go a little bit more in depth, you can ask them to talk about their experience working with you, what your style of photography is to them, which amazingly all ends up being very similar across all my clients. They all talk about kind of the same things on my style, on how it's really relaxed and just kind of my process in working with them as clients. And then also have them talk about the location in which their session or their wedding took place. So for example, I might get a client review that says, oh, we really loved working with Hillary. She was so professional and she posed us every step of the way, which made us feel really, really relaxed. And we just loved having her photograph our wedding at the Grayland Estate. And by having them include those keywords of the location on where the wedding or the session took place, that's actually going to be searchable in Google. So if you love photographing at those places, like certain venues or certain locations that you really love taking portraits at and you want those to be more searchable on Google, ask your clients to include those keywords in their review. And in the end, that will make your images and their review a lot more searchable, and you're gonna end up booking more clients that are booking their weddings at these venues or want their sessions to be shot in these locations. The last thing I want you to do, which is another tip in how to get more reviews from your clients, is I want you to screenshot the current reviews that you have from past clients and post them to your Instagram. I love doing this. I think it's just a way to encourage past clients to write reviews for you because they'll go onto your Instagram and see that you are highlighting other clients who have written really good reviews for you. So what I do is when I get a new review from Google or The Knot or Wedding Wire or whatever, is I will just do a screenshot of that review, and then I will post it onto my Instagram. I will write on there that, I loved working with the Williams family. They were awesome. Or I loved shooting Sarah and Cameron's wedding. They were so awesome and I loved this review from them. And I'll actually tag them in it and they get really excited seeing their reviews on my Instagram. And bonus, you can even save all of your reviews to a highlight reel so that anyone who visits your Instagram, they can see in a little highlight reel reviews or kind words or raves or whatever you want to call it, and they can see all the past screenshots that you've taken from other reviews that people have written for you. And I've noticed that by doing this, when I send review links to future clients, because they're used to seeing me post these things on my Instagram stories, they're a lot more excited to write reviews for me because I'm going to post that onto my Instagram and tag them in it. So just kind of a cycle on how to get reviews from clients, and then also get future clients excited about writing a review as soon as they get their final gallery from you. And that was it. Those were just a few quick ways on how I've just made little tweaks in my business on how I get client reviews, and it's been so effective. Like I said, I have over 70 reviews on Google right now by just applying this the last year with my clients, and I get so much more local work now too, because when people Google things, Google certain venues, or Google Winston-Salem photographer, which is where I live, my page is going to pop up for them and it's going to be more highly ranked than other photographers because I have a lot more reviews from them. So make sure to apply these tips to your business. Let me know how it goes. And again, make sure to grab that free guide in the description down below. And I will see you again next week for another YouTube video.